Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best pre-built gaming PC under $1,000.
Starting at number 5.
Lenovo Legion Tower. The Lenovo Legion Tower 7i isn't the flashiest pre-built gaming PC, but with standardized parts, it's upgradable for the future. We're fans of the board's 4 M.2 slots, which allow room for lots of storage, though one is taken up by the Wi-Fi card. There are 4 USB Type-A ports on the front, which is a nice amount for a gaming desktop, and it means you won't have to reach behind the system just to plug in some accessories or external storage. The combination of the Intel Core i9-13900KF and NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4080 provided strong gaming scores across our benchmarks. Those should also make for a powerful workhorse, though our system wasn't running at advertised RAM speeds. While it includes DDR5-5600 RAM in the system, the sticks ran at 4400 MHz, which may have an effect, particularly in productivity applications. But those looking for a gaming PC that doesn't stand out too much will have a powerful gaming PC in the Legion, especially if they're looking to make changes to the internals later.
Coming at number 4.
Corsair One i300. In some ways, the Corsair One i300 is a console-like pre-built PC. It takes up very little space on a desk with a 6.93 x 7.87-inch base that rises slightly taller than an Xbox Series X. But in that metal chassis is a set of top-end components, including an Intel Core i9-12900K, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 Ti, 64 GB of DDR5 RAM and a 2 TB PCIe Gen 4 NVMe SSD. The design pulls in air through the sides and exhausts it out the top, and it's not particularly loud. But that same petite form factor is what makes it difficult to upgrade. Sure, it's possible, but you have very limited room to work with, and the sides don't come off because the radiators are connected to them. In order to get this top-tier, tiny system, you'll have to pay a high price, however. We tested it at a wallet-busting $4,999, and the other configuration with Intel's 12th Gen CPUs starts at $3,649.99. If that's too much, and it is a lot of money, you may want to consider some of the cheaper options on this list.
At number 3.
Alienware Aurora R15. The Alienware Aurora R15's biggest updates are all about cooling. Alienware parent Dell has added in a 240mm radiator, finally moving on from a 120mm cooler, which should allow for much better CPU performance. There is also more ventilation on the side, and this all made for a quieter PC to our ears. It's not much of a surprise that with an Intel Core i9-13900KF and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4090, the Aurora plowed through our benchmarks measuring gaming and productivity performance. On the one hand, we really like how many ports are accessible on the front of the Aurora, including 3 USB Type-A ports, a USB Type-C port and a 3.5mm headphone jack. The downside is that Alienware is using a proprietary motherboard to achieve that, making it difficult to fully upgrade the system in the future. The GPU, RAM and CPU are accessible on our model, and there's room for additional storage. Our review unit was maxed out, so there wouldn't be much of a reason to make many changes outside of storage anytime soon.
Number 2 of my list.
Maingear MG1 Silver. A lot of the gaming PCs we test are top-of-the-line, top-of-budget machines. But it doesn't always have to be that way. We were impressed by the Maingear MG1 Silver, largely because it's a mid-range system that doesn't feel like you're getting much less. The chassis still feels fairly premium, though it could use some more dust filters. It has impeccable cable management, and all of the parts are name brand, giving you ample room to upgrade later on. And there's no bloatware on the system, so you don't have to spend time uninstalling lots of junk before you get to gaming. The only component we had issue with was the Solidigm P41 Plus in our review unit, which was sluggish at 489.65 megabytes per second. The motherboard in our unit did have room for another SSD, however.
And number 1.
MSI Infinite RS 13th. If you're looking for the best of the best, the MSI Infinite RS 13th delivers top-of-the-line performance, as long as you're willing to pay for it. Between the 13th Gen Intel Core i9 and a liquid-cooled NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4090, this system delivers awesome performance, while still being quiet and upgradable down the line. All of the parts are standard, and the case, the MSI Prospect 700RL, is roomy. In fact, for some it may be too roomy. But it can fit the 2 radiators and 9 fans that made this system all but silent in our testing. A keyboard and mouse are included, though you'll likely want to get something a bit nicer.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.